one
Scan
on.
hello.
That's
Hello.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some good projects tonight. We definitely do.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and we're really
and
we're really on the ahead of things.
we are.
Yes.
We're doing Halloween and Christmas and
yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
it's so
beforehand.
much better than we did it last year.
Yeah.
You know, we just thought, I don't know. Last year we just felt like people were not in the mood for Christmas.
Oh, who's watching from Cape May? Somebody
Kate Ray, I bet. Is she in Cape May?
Okay.
She's going to come look for you, Joni.
Okay.
Oh, she's watching from Cape May.
May.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
I can't go. I can't do a thing until this audit is over. I can't. And so, and actually, I'm tired from the audit. You know, working in the store all day, which is fun, so much fun. I realize now I would never want to be an accountant.
Oh, really?
You know, because it's like so boring.
It's so boring.
So boring.
Yeah.
And you know, like sometimes I just have
sit down all day.
all
right?
day. Yeah, and screenshot, paste. I send it, and it's like every once in a while I just got to go grab my phone and look at something on the internet because I'm just so bored to death. But yeah, so hopefully, so I mean, they're gonna teach me about it, but they said. And I still don't understand. So you might have heard of use tax. And use tax is, so we have events where you come and classes where you come and use our machines. Well, they want to charge, I don't understand it. They want to charge me use tax use tax on the machines that they are using. I just don't understand
how do they come up with it?
Does anybody else know about it out there?
An amount.
Well, that's it. I had to call their legal department, and I said left them a message. And I said, well, I sell sewing machines, and people. I had to leave them a message. I didn't get to talk to a person, and I said we use sewing machines, and my auditor said that I have to pay use tax on something about the fair market value for the amount that we use them. And like in my mind, I'm thinking, well, sewing machines last, easy 20 years.
Yeah.
So you're not talking something that depreciates.
Right.
Like a huge amount. So I don't know, maybe somebody out there. But meanwhile, we do have a customer that was an auditor, and so I said to my auditor, I said, maybe I could call her and get her to explain things to me. And she said, she is not allowed to talk to you. She's not allowed to.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because I guess if you were an auditor, you're not allowed to
give advice.
I guess. Yeah, if you're a Pennsylvania state auditor. So it does, Lisa, it does sound crazy. Use tax. I've heard of it, but I didn't know what it was.
I never heard of that.
Yeah. You never heard that, like sales and use tax? See, that's like maybe a term that retailers hear. That we have to pay sales and use tax. And I said, okay, I know what sales tax is, but I didn't know what use tax was. Okay. Use tax is using the amount you pay the tax on the amount that you use. Okay. So because you still sell it, so I don't know. Yeah. So if someone, that's what Tommy tried to say to the lady. So Debbie, you got it right there. Like if somebody comes in to get a demo on a machine, do I have to pay the state? And so Tommy said, well, if you go for a test drive in a car, the car dealer doesn't pay use tax. And she said, oh yes, they do. So Kathy Kimberbella, her son-in-law is a regional manager for Subaru. So I asked her to ask him if they pay a use tax. So, and maybe they can still, maybe I can understand it if he tells me. Or maybe their legal department, somebody from their legal department's going to be calling me. So maybe I should have if I don't understand, I'll have their legal department call my lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And maybe he can make me understand how you figure it out. But yeah, always heard the phrase sales and use. I did too, but I never knew what use was. Well, anyhow, we're not worried about it. Hopefully it's going to be over soon. Yeah. I've been working on it since March. I have I'm on phase 2, and I'm hoping I have to go meet with her on Monday, where she's going to go over with me everything else she needs from me. So I'm hoping that list isn't long, but I can't get my hopes up. It may be just as long as it was before. Yeah. So I'll just keep going, and then once I am finally done, I'll go on a vacation. Yeah, my vacation is I get to go. So there's still the Brother Convention mid-August, and later in August is the Baby Luck Convention. And they are always so much fun. And Steve's going with me, so that is going to be a vacation, definitely. And then my daughter is getting married in Cape May in September. So that's going to be a vacation. I already booked it, Joni. I'm going down the Wednesday before.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Okay. So Ray, come back down in September. Yeah. And then we'll go out to lunch on Thursday or something.
Because I was thinking I could drive with you, but we'll figure that out later on.
Yeah. We're going to need a rest. At least I know I do after. And you're going to need it. Joni's going away for 2 weeks, but it's not a rest. She's going to be with her grandchildren. Yeah. So that's never a rest. So, all right. So if you're new here, welcome. We're so glad you're here. We just are so thankful that you all watch us and place orders with us. I don't know what we would do, because I think, just everything in the world is upside down. I've been telling everybody here that we have to watch, because all of our fabric suppliers now, but maybe not all of them, but a whole bunch of them are adding a surcharge. And you don't know what the surcharge is until you place the order, till that last bit, and then there's a surcharge. And, so you don't really figure it in, and yet it's a good amount. So the world is changing, and we got to keep our eye on everything, right? Yes. So anyhow, if you're new here and you're on Facebook, you're going to want to register. So all you have to do is go down to the comment bar and type the word register, then press enter, and a new screen will come up. And I just want you to put in 4 things. They're going to want your address, everything. You could do that later. So all you need to put in is your first name, last name, email address, and your phone number, and then advance to the next screen, and they're going to have you set up a username and password, and that'll get you going. That'll get you in, and then whatever you put in your cart, they'll hold your cart for you. So see, our system is different than, like, let's say Talbot's. If you put something in your cart and you come back 3 days later, that item might have sold, but ours, no, it doesn't. Ours holds it for like 24 hours or 12 hours, something like that. 24, it'll hold it. So it will hold it for you. So just keep placing those orders all weekend long. So so now, if you are new here and you're on Facebook, you're going to want to get our app, because you can watch us wherever you are. You can be in a restaurant, wherever, on a bus, whatever, and you can watch us on your phone or on your computer. And so we'd love it if you did that.
Look, Keith may get hot dogs on the porch at Gloria Horn Sewing Studios just around the corner.
Right, so it's not
before I get there.
Yeah, yes, it's not this Saturday. It's next Saturday.
The 26th.
Yes. Yeah. So the 26th, Keith is going to be on the front porch cooking hot dogs again for Kimberbell Day. Did she say what time Kimberbell was? The whole day?
Whole day.
Okay, so like from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.? Okay, you ready for that, Keith? Yes, 12 hours to hold in the cart, they said. Yeah. Okay, so now in about 15 minutes, Kate is going to pick somebody's name, and that person is going to get $25 put into their account, and that you can spend it tonight, you can spend it later, whatever you want to do. Okay. And then midway,
look at this. This is brand new fabric. This is from Benartex, and it's called Marbled Earth. By Painted Skies.
Yeah, and it's a whole bunch of different colors, so you can see them back here.
And then this one,
and these are not on the market yet. They are samples that they were given to us at the Bernina convention. So,
and this one is called Fluidity, and this is like it looks like it has writing
on it. Okay.
all different colors.
So that'll be the midway prize. The end of the night prize, if we get over 1,000, we'll give out 2 of these, and we still have the baby lock little picnic baskets. We did just finally get in our Bernina stuff. Tommy grabbed it at the Bernina convention, and then on their way to the airport coming home, they went to a UPS store, and it just arrived today. It took like 2 weeks. Haven't they been home for 2 weeks?
Yeah,
it took about 2 weeks to get to us. But end of the night is going to be this cooler, and then was it cat? Yeah, they've got a book on quilts, and they also put in 2 charm packs. So 2 charm packs and a book.
Anything in this side?
Oh, let's check. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Maybe they did. I always forget to look over there. This is the side. Oh, yeah, there we go. A Gloria Horn travel mug. So you will be in style holding that. So, we are over 1,000. So we will be giving over 2. Yeah. Okay. Now, so the first, so we're going to get started with the first. We got demos coming up. Joni is going to be showing how to do the mitered corners. Joni, hold up your quilt just so they can see it,
right
and then
here.
I'll get started. And we've got this really cute panel. Look at how cute. So when she gets started, we'll have her zoom in. But she used this swirly pattern, and it just really looks good. The quilting looks good.
Variegated thread, our favorite fall color thread.
It kind of looks like the path that these bats are flying.
Yeah, it does.
Right?
It's kind of
so it's really cute. Okay, so we're at the last phase now where she is going to do the wraparound binding. But our first project of the day, I loved this. I think
I do
you can
too.
only see
I love that colors
it's
of that.
all the fabric you need to make this wall hanging and the table runner. And it is, now are we shining too much that they can't see it? Maybe if I go like that. Oh, no. Oh, lay it down is better. Yeah. So it's the wall hanging, and the wall hanging is 37 by 37. The table runner is 14 by 52. Get this. You're looking at it saying, this is too many pieces. I could never sew that. It's a panel. It's a panel. So I don't want to take it out, but that's a panel.
Yeah, and it's flannel, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So it is designed by, it's called All Through the Night, Folk Art Designs, with a bit of, I can't even read what it says there, with a bit of whimsy by Bonnie Sullivan. And I love it. I think it's adorable. So so you've got, you know how I like matching sets. And I looked at this one going, oh my gosh, that's an awful lot of applique. No way, no way. This is a panel. All those holly leaves and everything are printed on the panel. So it's not hard, and it's nice, easy piecing too. Really cute. Okay, we can't get any more of these. They are sold out. So once these are sold out, it looks like we just have maybe 3 left, and then they're gone. We can't get any more. So okay.
Did we say anything about money back into their account
Oh,
tonight?
yeah. Okay, 10%.
Okay.
Okay, and we're calling it Gloria Bucks, okay? Because that's also was an issue with the auditor. And Tommy's going to come and explain to her that it's not money. Because you can't say, I want my Gloria Bucks back. Yeah, so we have to call it Gloria Bucks.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah, you can't.
If you don't buy
you can't get the cash. Yeah. And so that's it. So it's going to be the 10% credit back, and it's called Gloria Bucks from now on. It's not real money.
Account is Gloria Bucks.
Yeah. Okay. So Tommy's going to come and try to explain to her, and I'm going to try because I don't know. I guess there's like if you buy a $50 item, you have $50 in your account. We weren't charging tax. It was free. It was like it was free. So we weren't charging tax. And I think they think it's like real money. But you can't, so I'm going to try. I see. I may, after this is over, I may need you guys to do a GoFundMe. I'm like really scared. I honestly am. I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen. So we'll see. Gloria Bucks, we're calling it. Okay.
Okay.
So now Joni, I think she is ready for you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I finished my edge-to-edge quilting yesterday. Well, today I finished it. And the first thing I did after that was I cut away the batting. So I just used scissors and cut away, and I was careful not to cut through the backing. And then I took my ruler and I trimmed my batting down to one and a half.
Or your binding.
My,
or your, the
my
backing.
Yeah, my backing to 1.5 inches. So I cut it the whole way around. So now it's all 1.5 inches wide. Okay.
You can make it any width, but we like it to show.
Yeah,
so let's
do.
show them how much.
See, it's going to show like that. I would say that's about 3/4.
Yeah,
maybe a little less.
The look of it, but you can make it less if you want.
Right.
But yeah, or you can make it wider if you want. If you want to really see it.
I think Mary Lou did one today, and she made hers 1 inch because she didn't.
Oh yeah, we'll show you that. We'll show you that.
Or you could go wider. Okay, now I'm ready to miter the corners. Okay, so I have my ruler, and I have a marking pen, and so I'm going to go through this is a quick and easy miter binding tool, and it has this square on it, and you line up the corner of your quilt like this, okay? Right here, the corner of your quilt.
So there's lines. So let's just show. There's a line here and here, and that's where she's lining up right there, right with the edge of her quilt.
Okay. Before I do that though, Okay. You have to go to the iron and take this raw edge and fold it up to your front.
Okay, and that's all the way around.
And press it really good. So I had already done that, so that's why I forgot to mention it. So I went through and I pressed it really good. So you can see I have a fold right there. That I'm gonna mark. Okay. So then I'll take my tool and I'm going to put that and match up my corner of my quilt with the square on the ruler. And then I'm going to take my friction pen and we're going to mark it across there. Okay. And then I'm also going to mark it on the folds.
The crease.
The crease that I pressed. Okay, like that. Then I'll go around and I'll do all 4 corners. Maybe the other one would look better. Let's see.
There, she zoomed in. You can see it. You can see it perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Right. So that's what I want it to look like. So I'll do that to all 4 corners.
Okay.
And so I'll take that and line up my corner. Here, I'll try this one this time. Let's see which one we like better.
The ball point or the felt tip?
Yeah, so this is the ball point. And I think I like the other one better.
Yeah, better go get the other one.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe we'll just show you doing 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll do the others myself. Okay. So we're going to go and draw that line and then draw the line where the fold is. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is take my corner and fold it like that. So fold it like kind of like right on that point and kind of line up your raw edges together.
So show the like right there's the point, and that's right where she folds it. Okay.
Okay, then I'm going to take a pin and I'm going to put it through right where that fold is, where my marking is, and make sure it goes through the other side at the same place. And I'm a little off, so I'm just going to kind of shift it around and then put it back in and see where it is. And that looks
good.
Good. Okay. Then I'm going to take the pin and put it through that line that I drew.
In and out.
Like that. Okay. Then I'll do the other one so you can see it again. And then I'm going to go to the sewing machine. See, was this the one? Yes, this is the side I did. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to fold this. You can
And
put,
see, she's matching up these edges of the fabric here. And that makes everything line up.
and you can put a pin to hold it, that helps. And then we'll put the pin through right where those two marks intersect. And that's good. Okay. Then we're going to go in and out. Okay. And then I'm going to, I'll do the other two, but then I'm going to go the sewing machine and I'm going to start here at the fold and sew to where the pin goes in.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll come back and show you what the next step, and you can go ahead and.
So she's was using the quick easy mitered binding tool, and she is going to be using. Oh, so you're just going to do two.
Oh, just two.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It would take too long to do all of them. And
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So she's going to the sewing machine, and the foot that's on the machine is the quilt binding foot. And this is a must-have foot, right? Everyone
well,
that's
right
doing it,
now-
it's a must-have.
Yeah. Right now, I'll just use the J foot because I'm
okay, for sewing.
Yeah,
okay.
Okay. And okay.
Should I show something while she's getting ready? Okay. We can put it in the bobo. Oh, yeah. I'll go get it. The piano quilt that Kathy Antoniazzi made. Okay, I'm going to go get it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's see. Okay. Look at this. Let's see if I can hold it up high enough. But I'm going to lay it across the table. I love it. I always love Deb Strain. Okay. Now there's two different colorways. So this one has the black background. Look at how cute this is. So friends make the season merry. It's just so cute, isn't it? And this is a Villa Rosa pattern. I'm going to lay it here. So this comes in the kit, the Villa Rosa pattern and the instructions. So this is a pattern that you can use anytime you have one of these. I'm going to call it a sideways panel. Okay, and this is what you can use. I absolutely love how it turned out. Okay, so I'm going to show you the fabric while Joni's getting ready. And there's, again, two different colorways. So the first one has the dark panel. And, okay, so this one is the different. Did they give you another pile of fabrics?
No.
Or we'll just talk way through this one. Okay, so this one has the dark panel, okay, and then you're going to get the enough of the fabric, so it tells you exactly how much. You'll have plenty of fabric. So we decided to do red on either end, red in the middle, and green, and then this beige in here. So you will get all these fabrics. You will get the background fabric. So there's a little bit of black fabric in this one, and then you get enough fabric to do the backing, this wonderful backing, and enough for it to do the wraparound binding. So Kathy, you know, I say Kathy and Ruth Ann are award-winning quilters, and they are both doing the wraparound binding. Look at how perfect it turns out with the quilt binding foot. Like, look how perfect the stitching is, the miter, and look how good the back of your quilt looks too. So that one is the dark colorway, and then we should have it in there again. You do? Okay, so I'm gonna lay them out while Joni's getting ready. And
Can we get a lot more of this?
no. Whatever we have is all we can get. I think, well, I'll ask Claire if she added to inventory, because there's 10 yards coming. So Claire's right out here. I'll just ask her. So the light one. So Claire, the quantity on those, does that include the 10 that are on their way to Moda? Yeah, that's all we can get. See, I am so glad this year that we started early, because I was able to go on Moda and get more of the fabric, but Moda was almost out of it. So here it is, July, and I can't get any more. So here is the light colorway. Now someone just asked the size. So it is 48 by 60. 48 by 60. Okay, and this one we're going to have trimming it with red. So everywhere you see the dark black here, there's going to be red. Okay, and then the wraparound binding is with the red, and this one is going to have, so is this, ooh, I better get the paper, because like these are light. I feel like I'm missing
I
something.
think maybe
Oh, this was going to be the red snowflakes. I don't know. Do you remember? We've got a solid red.
Okay, so that was, because I think.
I better go I'll go get the paper. You,
We did 2 colorways.
yeah.
So and then we were going to use the green and I think this one, and then this one, and see, I thought it was like
And then it
that.
was going to be the black snowflakes.
Yeah.
So this was going to be the red snowflakes was going to be here.
and then black there, and then
Yeah, and then
And
it's
then
going to be the white, then the green, and then the white, and then the same thing on this side. Red stars behind, and then or red snowflakes behind. Red trim around it.
and then the black background.
Yeah, and then the black snowflakes. So just depends on whether you like the dark colorway or the light colorway. So I'm gonna lay that here and then pull it aside, and so you can see the dark.
Yeah.
You like light, right, Joni?
I like the light.
She always likes the light. I always like the dark.
You always like the dark.
Yes.
Okay.
Adorable, isn't it?
It is really cute.
And we are going to have table runners. We're going to do Christmas napkins. We're going to do all kinds of things to go with it, because I do have more fabric. It's just the panel sold out everywhere. So, okay. All right. Joni's ready to demo now.
Okay. All right. So
So we'll
need.
leave that in the bubble, I guess, right?
Okay.
Yeah, might as well. So,
Okay.
but it looks like there's 0 left. They bought them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Very good, ladies and
Yeah,
men,
they bought all
gentlemen.
these?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
They bought them all, Steve.
Okay.
Yeah. But it is, we love Deb Strain. Do any of you remember when Deb Strain came and did an event with us at the Meadows?
Yeah, she was very nice. Very,
Yeah.
very interesting. Yeah.
All right, you go ahead and show them.
Okay, all
Or
right.
is the camera over here?
Okay.
Or
Now,
should I-
first, I need a little pair of scissors to
Okay.
because we're going to trim this.
Oh, okay. So maybe you're,
Yeah. Let's see. Where did we had some here. Just
I guess we can
Yeah,
move that since
okay.
it's sold out anyhow.
okay. So
Okay, no scissors
well,
here. You could try to use those.
yeah. How about this? These are a little
Yeah.
bigger.
I'll go
Okay.
get the purple handled
Okay.
scissors.
So I sewed from the fold down to where my marking was. So I need to trim this. So I will cut this about 1/4 of an inch. Cut off that.
The whole way, even though she sewed just from the
Right.
crease to the end,
Yeah.
you're going to trim it the whole way.
And then I just snip the corner there to get it out of the bulk. Okay. And then what you'll do is just tuck this inside. And I like to use my point turner because I use this all the time. And then you see I have my crease in there.
It's a perfectly
The
mitered
magic
corner.
corner, perfect. And then I'll just put clips around it. I'm going to give it one little more poke in here.
And it's glow in the dark.
And it's
Do
glow
we
in the
have any-
dark.
We
It's
have
so
more
cute.
of this quilt. We probably didn't put it in the lineup
do
tonight.
that right
Yeah,
Okay.
she'll put this one in the lineup because I have
Okay.
more of this one on the way, and I can get more.
And we have
Okay.
the point turner in the bubble right now.
Okay, this is our favorite
yeah,
point turner.
I use this all the time. And then I'm just going to,
So I'll clip while you do work on your corners.
okay, and then I have another corner over here. So I'll do that again for you. So I'm just going to take my scissors and cut this, I guess you'd call it like a dog ear off. And then
Giant dog ear.
ear and cut it and just snip at the corner. And then you're just going to, here, this one had a pin in it. And then we're just going to kind of tuck it inside. And we'll take our point turner, get you the real nice point, And then I already have that crease, the fold creased. And then we'll put some clips in to hold it in place.
And she's
then
going to go over to the machine
And sew it.
and
So
stitch.
since I just did 2, so I'll start like right here, and then we'll work.
And
I'll go over here.
Yeah, so we'll need to
Okay.
clip a little more.
A little bit more.
Okay, what do we? So next item, we got the quilt binding foot, mitering tool, the turning tool, the ghost in the graveyard quilt is in there right now. That is the cutest.
It's really
It's glow
cute.
in the dark. So we always say that Halloween fabric needs to be cute, not scary, and it definitely needs to be glow in the dark.
Yeah.
And this fabric hits all those buttons.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get one right here, and then I'll go over and use my quilt binding foot.
Okay. Now, are
Okay.
you going to head out to their demo now, or do you want to watch Joni's?
You can watch Joe's.
Okay.
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 So we're gonna go over here, and it's okay. And okay,
can't
so this
wait.
is
I can't wait to show them Joni's next item.
okay. So this is the foot that I'm using. It's called the quilt binding foot, and it levels everything out. It is not this level on the back, so it has a thicker side and a thinner side, and so the thinner side will kind of rest right on top of the faux binding, and then this will kind of butt right up against it. And there's a little engraved mark right here, and that's where the edge of the faux binding is going to touch. I'm going to line up the foot with that, the fold of the faux binding with that little engraved mark. So we're going to take this J foot off, and we'll put that one on. And okay, let's see. There we go. Okay. And then I'll put this underneath the presser foot. Okay, so I have the fold, and I'm going to line that right up with that engraved mark. And now I will need to move the needle over. So I'm right here. I will go to the left-right shift, and I'm going to move it to the left. And I usually go to about 2.5 or 2.25. And then I'll just start to sew, and I'm keeping my eye on the fold with that engraved mark. And there's my needle sewing real close to the edge. And take out our clips. And it just kind of falls into place since it has the one side is thicker than the other. And we're just going to take one more stitch, and then we'll pivot. Okay, so I'll go down the. It does, yeah. It just kind of gets into like.
Along that edge.
Mm-hmm.
All on its own. Pretty much, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah. And we'll take this out as we go.
Oh, and she picked the $25 winner.
Okay.
So it is Sally Brown. An easy name. Sally
Yeah.
Brown, congratulations. Kate is going to put $25 into your account.
Okay, get that out.
And John has another foot he wants to show, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he has some really neat techniques too. So,
Okay, so we're gonna.
and then Steve is going to show a couple things. So,
Beautiful.
Now the magnetic hoops are what Joni used to do the edge to edge. Might as well put them in the bubble right now while she's sewing. So the first one, the biggest one they have right now is the 10.5 by 16. I say right now because the Radiance and the Avenir, that will go to 11.5 by 18, but it isn't out yet. But so right now the biggest one that we can get is the 10.5 by 16. So if you want to do edge to edge quilting, really you need the biggest hoop that your machine can take. So that size is for Solaris, a Luminaire, the Avenir, and the Radiance for the 10.5 by 16. Now the next one is the 9.5 by 14, and that is the size for the Dream Machine, the Destiny, Meridian, and Altair. So that is the biggest. You want to get the biggest. Now it's the Luminaire, Solaris, Radiance, and Avenir that have the edge-to-edge quilting built in. So we're going to plan a day where we do a demo of Christine Connor's Amelie Scott designs, and where you can do them on any embroidery machine. So if you have Destiny, Meridian, Altair, or let's say go to the Pathfinder, the Ariel, Journey, Unity, you'll be able to use the 8 by 12.
Okay, and I think we'll
Now, of
quit
course,
there.
bigger machines can use it. I like having the 8 by 12 magnetic hoop, so put that one in the bubble.
Okay.
I really like having that one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I did the one long, I did 2 corners and 1 long side.
Okay.
Okay. And then we'll go over here and take a look at it.
Okay.
Okay. And then you got
Oh,
the
I'm
other.
getting a sneak peek of what we're
Yeah.
going to show later. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I was so excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And look how nice it looks.
It does.
I love the way that you can see it, you know.
Yeah. And then from the back,
Yeah.
it looks really good.
Mhm.
Yeah. Nothing's crooked. Everything's wonderful.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So
All right.
that is the mitered wraparound binding with the mitered corners. So we
Okay.
love that. We never do them any different than that anymore,
No,
do we?
we do it.
No.
That seems to be the way we do it.
Okay, now who's up next? Are you?
So John is going to come
John's
in
going to
and
come
show
in?
you.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's give him a chair. And I can move. You hold this.
Okay.
He need to be up here because I can move my. I'm so excited about Joni's project
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
That
And he's going to
I
sew
can-
over here. Then maybe I'll
No
change
problem.
my.
Show's actually on the Radiance.
Okay.
On the
All
Radiance.
right,
Okay. We'll move out of your way then.
Mhm.
All right, I hope everyone's having a great Thursday night. So I found a really cool foot that I'd love to show you guys tonight, and it is called the bi-level foot. So this is perfect when you are edge stitching on a flat felled seam. So I'm going to show you guys how you could use this tonight. And you could also use this as a quilt binding foot as well. So there's 2 versions. There is the left version, which has the guide to the left of the foot.
And that's item 114.
Yep. And then there's going to be the right version, which has the guide to the right of the foot. It's very similar to the J foot. So these really work out whenever you're doing your utility stitches, you're making garments. So I'm just going to show this on a piece of denim and do kind of a fake flat felled seam that I could top stitch for you guys. So we will come over to the machine real quick, and I'm just going to change out the thread. And so I'm going to set this screen up real quick too for Kate.
It's all good.
Perfect. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Thursday night. There's a lot of fun stuff we have to show for you guys tonight. So
And can these feet be used on both the brother and the baby lock?
yes, these feet can be used for the brother and baby lock machines. So we are going to make a quick little faux seam. So I have a piece of denim right here. And I'm just going to use our J-foot, and I'm going to put our needle in that center position real quick. And I'm just going to sew a very quick, fake little seam. just right at 3/8 of an inch. So here's where the bi-level foot really comes in handy. So if we were going to top stitch this now, right, we could use our regular J foot, but it could slip a little bit and it could misalign a stitch. So I'm going to use the right side bi-level foot for this side, but maybe if my seam was the other way, I'd want to use the left side. So it kind of just depends on your preference and your project. And so we'll take off the J foot and we'll put our bi-level foot on. There we go. Okay. And so I'm going to show you guys real quick on the screen. We're going to use the left-right shift for the needle actually. And we are going to go all the way over to this side. So I'm going to have Kate switch the screen real quick to this.
Perfect.
All right. And so we're just going to go all the way to the right, which is going to be +7. And then I'm also just going to increase my length to about 4, just for a nice little top stitch. And then let's put our foot down and sew. And we can see that this seam can't go past that bi-level foot. So it's going to make this perfect edge stitch for us right there. We could see that just edge stitched that beautifully. Now, if we were doing a flat felled seam, we want that to be another top stitching line, 1/4 of an inch away. So we'll go all the way over on that left-right shift and move the needle all the way over to the other side. And we could sew that other line. So I really love this foot. Mary Lou actually used this a little earlier to bind a quilt, but I love this for sewing flat felled seams. It's a perfect edge stitch foot, and you can see just like that, that's a beautifully top stitched fake flat felled seam. So it's a great foot to have, and both sides really do come in handy for a lot of projects. So once again, those are the bi-level feet, left and right, and just so Kate could zoom in, you can just see how the sides of them are higher than the other side. So kind of like the quilt binding foot, but a little bit deeper. Alrighty, so I'm going to let Joni come back in here.
Steve's actually going to
Oh,
come in.
Steve? All right, Steve's up next.
Steve, do you want to come in?
Okay. All right, I'm going to help Steve carry something in real quick.
Okay, and so if anyone was wondering, the right bi-level foot is item 113 and the left one is item 114.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, John does great demos, and everything he sews turns out really nice. So it's fun to see him sew.
Thanks,
So up
Steve.
next is our brother sublimation printer. John, you should probably come in here and talk about this too, because you've been working the most with the sublimation. But the sublimation, if you want to make some neat things or do some custom T-shirts or make T-shirts for a family reunion and press them onto a shirt, the sublimation printer is going to do that for you. John figured out a way to sublimate these pumpkins onto tea towels. And they look like embroidery because they're stitches that are laid down, but you're taking that picture of that pumpkin and putting it on an outline of stitches. We got another one here John did, or a leaf.
Yeah, and look how amazing this is. So if I told you guys that we only used one color of thread to stitch this out, you wouldn't believe me. So last Thursday night, we showed this, and you only use white polyester embroidery thread. And with the sublimation printer, with the Brother Art Spira app, it will actually create the outline of your design that you could choose from your own camera roll. And then it will give you the printing design, which automatically will size it and mirror it for you, which is just so cool. And then you can heat transfer it to the thread, and then it locks in. I just think it's the coolest thing. If you were told that you could print directly onto your embroidery thread, you would think that I was crazy. I just think it's the coolest thing. And look how detailed that is, Steve.
So this is just a couple cents to do this, but in the bundle, you're going to get the brand new printer. It comes with a set of ink. We're going to give you an extra set of ink, and we're going to give you a package of the sublimation printer, all in a bundle deal. So that's really good. So that's our sublimation printer. We're going to do more demos with this. If you'd like to see it, come into the store. We can definitely show it to you. Someone asked about what our buttons say. These buttons say endless bobbin. What? Just ask me. So what is an endless bobbin? And did you show that already?
I didn't show it.
You didn't show it already. So John's going to come up. We're going to be showing that soon.
Yep.
But it's endless bobbin. It's showing on, or piecing on our serger. So you never run out of thread, which is kind of neat. What is the percentage back, Betty Bain? It's 10% tonight. So 10% credit back, Gloria bucks tonight. So.
Yep. Guys, get your Gloria bucks in today.
Yep.
So.
The other special bundle we have is our Brother fabric printer. Last Christmas, I made these little stuffed animals. John, could you grab some of our little samples for us? The printer's a little bigger than this one, but you can print on regular paper, but you can also print on this fabric roll, and you're able to make some really fun keepsakes for your family and things. But I made these little stuffed animals for all my nieces and nephews, and they had a lot of fun with those. So here's some things you can do with the fabric printer. So here's Joni's grandson on wear your pajamas to school day, and he was super cold outside. So here's a picture of him. Tommy's baby Mimi, Mary. So this is a little baby. So my plan is for high school graduation for these to be there on the table when they go to graduate, because I think they're kind of fun and cute. And then this one, we wanted a bench pillow, and just one print. We printed this Merry and Bright out, so that's on fabric. And then you just take that fabric piece and you just add some borders to it, and you've got a bench pillow. So we made this one super fast, so you can make one for any occasion. But that's the fabric printer. With that bundle, we're going to give you an extra set of ink. It comes with a set of ink. We're going to give you an extra set of ink. It comes with a fabric roll, and we're going to give you another fabric roll too. So you get all that included with the bundle. So if you're interested in these, come and see us. We'd love to print a picture for you. If you're local, come and stop in and check out our printer. We'll give you a little spiel about it and send you home with a printed fabric of yours. So definitely stop in and see us here at the store. So 2 fun items from Brother.
Yep. Super fun.
Nope. Here's another one.
Yep,
So-
and it's perfect for making gifts like that. I mean, Steve, you just went to a wedding. You could have totally made them a little wedding memory pillow.
I know. And I was telling people, so my nephews, when I made little versions of them, you know, the first thing I did is they started punching them, and they were punching them. But what can you expect from little boys? 6 and 8 years old, they should be. That sounds right. They should be punching them. So, Yep.
And you know what? There's so many fun things you could do with all these. The possibilities are truly endless for making your own appliques. I mean, there's so many cool things you could do with these
I'll
printers.
take that if you want to grab the printer.
Alrighty. So Gloria and Joni are going to come back in.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there. Did you tell them that they're about the fall event? About doing the sublimation at the fall event?
No, we didn't. You should tell them.
Yeah. You're gonna.
Should I do my light while I'm here too?
Yeah, do your light.
Okay.
And but the you're gonna do that. I'm gonna call it sublimation embroidery at the fall event. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's like amazing.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
let's hear.
This is the item of the night, the item of the week. I don't know which one to call it, item of the month, but it's this light bar up here, and can they see it well? I guess it's a little off camera, but that's okay. She's gonna move it. Oh, look at that. Okay, so this is the light bar. It's a 6-foot light bar that extends over your table.
I'll be like Vanna White.
So these are on special right now. So some ladies out there, they have this already, and they told me about how much they like it. So that's what I came with this idea. I knew we had one of these in stock, so I found it. I put it together today, and we fell in love with it. So it's got 2 LED lights that go across. Now these normally sell for $4.99. Right now, through the end of the month, they're marked down to $3.99.
Okay, wonderful.
Well, they'll ship right to your house, but they can go. They can go. I have a paper. Hold on, I gotta get my paper. 'Cause I have all this information about it. Talk about the light for 1 second.
Okay. We'll talk about the stash builder. Well, he's or maybe we won't. So, no, he's back this fast.
So it's specially designed for sewing rooms. It can go over a quilting frame, but I like it over your workstation. So you get the 2 lights that plug into each side. You can have the power cord start on this side or the other side. It was super easy to assemble. It's on wheels, so you can wheel it around. You can put it over your cutting table because it goes higher. So it'll go down to 40 inches, up to 74 inches. It has that that true color balance, so that when you look at your like your skin under it or the fabric, it doesn't change color. Like if you put your face under here, your skin looks so good. And it's energy efficient. They do not get hot. It's modular and expandable. So there's extensions that if you want to make it wider, you can even make it wider. But this one's set up at 6 foot. I like this 6 foot size because look, it fits perfectly over a cabinet. And then there's extensions in here that there's like another screw hole that you can bump this out. So if you need it to be a little bit wider, a little bit shorter, you can do that. But definitely get this light. I was super excited about it, and it throws off so much light. And I don't know about you, but to have like an electrician to come in to hang new lights and stuff like that, you could move this around your room. You can have it on one side of the room. You can have it on the other side of the room. But this is the 6 foot, and it's durable. It's sturdy. It stays up nice. And then if you want to raise it, there's just those little push pins. So you push the pin in, and you just lift this side up, or you can lower it down. I think it's a great light. So get yours, and we'll ship it right to you. It's easy to put together, and you'll be ready to go. So
Brenda's asking, is it 1 or 2 lights for $3.99?
you get it's one setup like this, and you get the 2 lights. Okay. Looks 2 lights, and it's the one setup like this. Yep.
Okay.
So get yours today. Yes. Because it's priced so that the 10% credit, you'll earn it on this too. So don't hold back, because you'll get your 10% credit back on this too. That's $40, right? Yeah, that's $40 you'll get back. Free shipping right to your house. And we have plenty. They have plenty in stock, so we'll ship them out right away. But you do earn the 10% back on this as well. So
that's wonderful.
definitely get your light.
Gloria bucks.
Yes, Gloria bucks.
Call it Gloria bucks.
Gloria bucks.
Get this. Our count was off, and we have more of these than we thought.
Okay.
Now, so
Yes.
so this is the dark one, and look here's the kit.
Okay.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
around 6 feet wide.
Oh, 6 feet wide. Okay.
6 feet wide.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, so here's the
Okay.
kit.
Yeah.
Okay, of
So
the
then-
lighter. So there's only a few left of the black, but it turned out that we only had in there that we had 15 of each, and we actually had 40 of
Okay.
each.
Good.
So I know some of you, we increased the quantities, and some people, it automatically went into their cart because it was waitlisted. So, but I think there's still a few left of the black, but then the cream color. So here we've got the fabrics. So I'll show you.
So we have to.
Yeah, so here is the lighter, and we can't get any more. That's always a bummer. You never, I should know by now. The Deb Strain is like the best seller we ever have, right? And then the 3 colors. I think it's going to have a red background up here. So it's going to have red
the
background
border.
and red trim. Okay, so this is going to be the red background and red trim. And then this one is going to go light, and then green, and then light. So it's going to go light, green, green. Where is it? Right here. Okay. So, yeah. So in the middle, it's going to have the green and the green going this way. And then it's going to have a light. And then it's going to have another green. So, okay. So, and then it's going to have a red background. So, and then here is it's going to have the wraparound binding. Now, they have it in the red. but that goes opposite. No, it's going to be the black. It's going to be the black because we felt like this was too much red.
Yeah.
So it's going to be black with white stars.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the light one that Joni likes.
Yeah.
And I like the dark one.
Which is this one.
Now, what should we show next, Kate?
Okay.
Yeah, I know these bags are really cute.
Okay.
So we have some crazy cat ladies
Yeah,
in
we
our
do.
family. We
Oh,
definitely
so
do.
these
Isn't this
are-
cute?
These are all made.
They're made.
Made,
And
okay.
these are Laurel Burch. She designed the fabric. And
Yeah.
I just thought this was so cute because it had the cat ears.
Mhm.
And this is for, we have like my brother's wife is crazy about cats and their daughters are too,
Yeah,
right?
they are.
Yes.
Mhm.
So this is perfect for the crazy cat ladies in your life,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
It's
Yeah,
cute.
yeah.
So you put this one, and it's
Okay.
got pockets inside, pockets and zippers, and
Mhm.
and then it also it doesn't look like much, but you peel off the plastic, but it's a shiny little mirror with the
Oh,
Laurel
that's
Burch
nice.
design
Yeah,
on
I
it
like
too.
that. Yeah, here,
Okay,
I'll
so
put it on
that's
so you can
that
see,
one.
get the...
And
That's
that's
the
a really
size.
nice size.
Mhm.
Okay, and here's another one. So I guess Laurel Birch was a crazy cat lady, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this
And
one.
she's been around a long time.
Yeah, well, I think she passed away, but
Oh,
there's
really?
somebody that has, I know, because she was such a good artist.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that
And,
one looks a little
look
smaller.
Look at the zipper pull on this one.
Mhm.
It's a little cat.
Cat. Oh, how cute.
So really cute. And then we left it in here, but look at this for the tassel for the bag. So
Mhm.
we love little details like that on the bag. So here, I'll move this and
Okay.
hold it up. And so you can see the two different
Mhm.
bags. So
Okay, there we
so
go.
it's on the medium size right now. And this is another thing that I couldn't get a ton of them. It's just whatever we have tonight is all we
Okay.
have. But if it sells out, I'll go there. They have other styles of crazy cat lady bags.
Okay.
These I thought were the cutest because this one with the ears, I thought this was really cute. And just the colors, the bright
Yeah, the
colors
colors
of this
on
one.
this one.
So it has side pockets and
Mhm.
it has a zipper pocket inside. And we didn't take it out of the plastic, but this is a purple tassel and
Little
one of these-
cat.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
great gift for
Yeah, it is a really nice
crazy
kid-
cat ladies in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your girls aren't
perfect.
crazy cat ladies,
Well,
are they?
Christina likes cats, but I don't know that she's
Yeah.
crazy cat lady.
Oh, Midway Prize has been
Okay.
picked. So Marilyn Tashida,
Tashida.
TSCHIDA. So
Mhm.
you win the halfway prize, which was a layer cake and a fat quarter bundle.
Mhm.
Okay, now this is a brand new design. We do have the fabric to go with it, but these are embroidery designs. So this is for the people in your life that love to read. So these are the Jane Austen Ladies and Gentlemen dolls.
Oh, wow.
And we have all the fabric. We're
Mhm.
gonna put together kits. Like maybe we could put together some kits for tomorrow.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is an embroidery design to make these dolls.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking you're Christina. Not that she'd like the dolls,
But
the
she's
next one
she would like that.
is-
Mhm.
I don't know which one she has next, whether it's the quilt or this one right here. And this one is so it's got like a wall hanging, some couple decorations.
And
so,
it's books
yeah,
and
needlework, cross stitch embroidery, and a book tote. So
Mhm.
in the Jane Austen style, but this one is the one I thought for your Christina. It is the characters. So it's
Okay.
what Pride and Prejudice she wrote,
Mhm,
and it's
yeah.
very popular. I'm sure your Christina has read them all.
Oh,
But
yeah,
look
she
at
has.
the books on the shelves,
Mhm.
and she loves books. So that's how
Yes.
she decorated the.
her wedding.
Her
Yeah,
centerpieces were books.
Books, and
Uh-huh.
she tried to make it for the guests that were sitting there. She tried to put books that would relate to them.
Yeah,
It's a
so
conversation piece.
She loves to read.
Mhm.
So we are also going to we'll have the fabric kits ready for these too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there is Jane Austen, and then our
Okay,
next.
yeah, this I
So-
think is adorable. This one, this is 2 towels, the buffalo check, and then this is a snowflake with this really cute rick-rack
Mm-hmm.
on it. And then you'll get a piece of border fabric and just sew
Ooh,
that on. Look how
yeah.
beautiful that
So
is.
what's the name of that one?
It was
Winter Song.
Winter
Winter
Song.
Song.
Yeah.
So if you bought the Winter Song quilt kit. This goes with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's another one that is already sold out for Christmas. Was the panel for the winter song? I know it's
Yeah,
like
some of them probably got them. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
So and then so Joni picked these out, and so she picked the
Yeah.
buffalo check, and here it is. So you get all the border
Borders.
stripe to decorate it,
Mhm.
plus you get the
Hot fix
yeah.
adhesive to put on the back of it so you can iron
to
it
decorate
on.
the towels. They're beautiful,
Mhm,
aren't
they are.
they?
That's
I
a really-
love that print.
Yeah, I do too.
It's really pretty with the cardinals and the snow coming
Mhm.
down. It'll keep you cool all summer, right?
Yeah.
Sewing on snowy fabric will keep you cool, right?
Mhm.
Okay, let's fold that one up.
Okay.
And really, the thing that I am the most excited about
That is what
is
this
that one.
this
Can
one.
we show that
Okay.
one next? Okay.
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 All right. So yeah, I had some fun today. This is a panel, and it is a Nancy Halverson. So I love the fabrics. They're truly hers. And then it comes with instructions, and then also it comes with all these little ornaments. Then and you he's put them on black felt, okay, with the hot fix adhesive, and cut them out, and it's like an advent calendar. You get 24 little ornaments and 24 little buttons, and then you hang them all on, and it will create the nativity scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so it shows you this kind
Yeah.
of diagram on here.
And you kind of
Shows
you follow the diagram, so you put the ornaments in the right place. And also I referred to it when I was sewing the buttons on, and then also when I put the little string on, she said to follow her instructions. Like this one, she had it on the wing, so it will hang the way she wants it to.
Okay.
So you refer back to this diagram.
So the panel, has all these printed on. You fuse the featherweight hot fix to the back, and then you fuse it to this craft felt. So our
And then you
kit-
cut them out. So
Where-
here, this
okay.
is what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, so you take all these little ornaments and fuse them, and then you cut them out. So I left a little bit of margin of the background fabric, and then I cut them right on that black line.
Mm-hmm.
And then we took that little hole
There it
punch.
is.
There it is, the hole
Okay.
punch, and I'll show you. There's probably one in there that doesn't have it, and so and I just put it on here, and down and like that, and I put a little hole in it. There you go. And then we'll take our thread, and this is something we did. We made. You'll get a spool of thread with it. And this is the pearl cotton thread, and but what we did is we kind of twisted it and made it a little heavier.
Yes.
And
so
we're gonna
Joni's
show-
going to show you. Do you have
Joni-
an empty bobbin?
Let's see.
Okay, I'll run get one.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
I'd
run
love
get
to
one.
show this. This is so much
Okay.
fun. I can use this one. So, and I showed this once before, and it's one of the oldest things that we've done ever since Gloria went into business. So we've been doing this for 42 years. And so I'm just going to take a thread and let's get a pair of scissors.
Joni's going to demo again.
Okay. Okay, and you got an empty
Again, I'm
bobbin.
making Joni do all the work.
Okay, so we're going to
Okay.
take this, and you got to make it kind of long. Okay, and what I did was I kind of,
Got the bobbin here.
Oops,
It's rolling off.
okay, let's say we didn't make it that long. Okay, let's see. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of double it up. Maybe you can.
And
Okay,
then you
yeah.
can't make it. Oh, you're going to make like 4 strands.
Yeah.
4 strands.
Yes,
Okay.
So
Here.
that's 3.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to do one more.
And there.
There. Okay, and I have that one, and then
So
I'm going to
4.
cut it.
Okay.
like that. And then I will
Now
put,
this end, they're all pretty even. So you
okay,
can go in on that end.
okay.
And she's going to take it down the center of the bobbin, not
Mhm.
around the bobbin,
Yeah.
down the center.
So we're going to put that right down the center.
Can we get more of these? Like make more of these kits?
Yes. I'm going to go, Joni, you show that. I'm going to
Okay.
go double check and I'll go get them in my cart. Any more? I checked to make sure that I could get these. And I say, oh, yeah, I can. And the next day they're all gone. So for any more, I go right out and I
so
get them
she's
on order.
okay.
So make sure you tell them everything that comes in their kit.
Okay.
And I'm going to go double check.
Okay, so I took those threads, those 4 threads, and I put them down the center of the bobbin and out the bottom end of it. And then I'm going to go over to the machine and put this on top of the bobbin winder like that. Okay, and then we'll close up the right here with the bobbin winder. Okay, and then I have my little diagram that comes up, and I'm going to hit start. And I hold it up, and you just hit start, and it's twisting it. And you just keep going, and you eventually I'll feel like a tug on it. So I'm starting to feel that now. I'm going to go a little bit more. Then I'm going to stop it, and then I just take it, go in the center, and kind of go like that, and let it twist. And then you'll just take this and kind of smooth it out a little bit, and it will turn into this really nice cord. Like that. Yeah. Okay, and then I'll take it off the bobbin, and then I'll tie a knot into it so I don't lose my twist. Okay, and then I cut it into, I'll cut it and kind of put it through the hole of that little camel, like that, and tie a knot into it again. And the easiest way to do that would be to cut it and then tie a knot. Probably should cut it longer and then, trim it when you need to do that. And so I'm going to put it through there. Okay, and then we'll tie a knot, pull on it, and we have a knot. Okay, and then I'm going to take the knot and put it down underneath, and then I'll go to my diagram and see where they want the other camel. And that's, I think it was right next to it. I think it was right here. And then just put that around the little star that I have sewn in there. It's so cute. It's adorable, yeah. So you get the panel. You will need to get the fusible fleece for the back of the panel. And then you'll also get the backing. So you will need to get your own fusible fleece, but you get the panel and then the backing, which I haven't put on yet. I sewed the buttons on before I put the backing on. And then you'll also get 24 of the little stars. And then you'll get about 4 pieces of felt. And then you'll use your own hot fix adhesive to iron the little ornaments onto the felt, and then you'll cut them out, and then you will also get a spool of the thread. So it's really fun to make. And I can show you how I sew the button on if you'd like to see.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have several of them sewn on, and then you'll see I have some that are scotch taped on. So we're going to go over to the sewing machine, and your machine does come with a foot that you can sew buttons on with, but these are tiny, and it just didn't it didn't work as well. It was more work trying to get it using the foot. So I'm going to show you how I put them on with the machine. So I'll go over here, and okay, And so I'm going to go, like, I'll put this one on. And she does give you directions on where to put the buttons. So she'll say put 6 on these little small stars, and then she'll say put other ones on these big flowers. But she had you do them in different colors, but we just like the stars. So so you'll get 24 stars. So I'm going to go over here and okay. So I'm going to go to the buttonhole menu, which is menu number 4. And then I'm going to scroll down, and there right here is a button. And what will happen, it will automatically drop the feed teeth. So when I touch it, you'll hear like a little click. So did you hear that? So that was the feed teeth dropping. So then I scotch tape my buttons on. And then I'm just going to take my presser foot and lower it over those 2 little holes. Okay, and I kind of have an idea. I'm going to lower that. And then, now I do kind of walk it through the first 2 little stitches because I don't want to hit the button, because then the button will break or the needle will break. And also when you select that stitch, it selects the width 3.5, and that's pretty standard for the width for all buttons. So that's why it does choose 3.5. So I'm just going to take the hand wheel and drop it down. And I see I'm hitting the button slightly. So I'm just going to raise the presser foot and pull back a little bit and then try it again. There we go. And then I'm going to try the other one. Okay. Then I will step on the foot control, and it's going to go back and forth. And then it will stitch in place and tie a knot. And then in here I could touch the scissors and it will cut it. But I'm going to go one more time because I figure that you want to have this for a long time and you'll be hanging ornaments on it. So there it goes. It stitches in place. And then I just take the scissors and cut the thread. And then I'll raise the presser foot, and there you go. And then you can take off your Scotch tape and cut that little thread. So yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. So that's the way I sew buttons on. Usually I do use the M foot, but these were so small it didn't work with that. Okay. So I love the kit, and I think it's going to be really fun.
Gloria's still checking.
She's still checking to see if we can get more of them. Yeah. So these are these are the. Like you get camels and angels, and there's the 3 wise men and the sheep, and there's little the baby Jesus, and they do have you. She has you make a slit and put the button in, but we talked about it, and I think we're just going to go ahead and put the string on it, and put a little hole in it and put the string on it and hang that one too. So yeah, we really like it. It's really a cute thing. Oh yes, and also we're going to you'll get 3/4 of a yard of fabric for the back, and you'll be able to make a sleeve to hang it. And Gloria got a really cute hanger for it. I don't know, is that in the lineup?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the hanger. So it's perfect. It's 20 inches. The panel is 24 inches. And once I get it all done and I put the back on, I'll probably make an inch margin on it into this green fabric, and then I'll cut it and I'll put the backing on it. I'll just put right sides together and then flip it. But this is the hanger. It is going to be so cute. Yeah. It would be cute for a child's room or a Sunday school classroom. Yeah, it's kind of nice to have, you see all these Advent things, and it's usually, you put candy in it or something. I just think this is kind of tells a story. Mm-hmm. It's really fun.
And so you need fusible fleece and hot fix for this?
Yes, you need the fusible fleece for the background, the backing. and then also hot fix adhesive. And what you'll do is these will all be on the panel. All these little ornaments will be, it's like right below it. And right next to the instructions, and you'll put hot fix adhesive on the back, and then you cut them out, but you leave a margin of the background, and then you press them onto the felt, and then cut them out, and you can see how nice they look.
Yeah.
They really do look nice.
I kind of zoomed
Oh
in on
yeah,
it so they can
that's
see
what it looks like. It's
So
all
that's
one.
what the panel. Oh, here's Beth from Better Text. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay.
Mhm.
Just like I don't know how to explain to my sales rep, but I just have envisioned that store owners all across the country are trying to buy this right
Right
now
now,
because it
because
just is spinning.
Oh, you think they're
'Cause
watching
this
us?
is so awesome.
It
isn't
is, and
It's so
I love
cute.
Nancy
Yeah.
Halverson's colors, and
Yeah.
it's really nice.
Obviously, tell her just don't sell out of that one. And I'll
Mhm.
get back with you. Okay, so I'm talking to my sales rep here because it was just going spinning around.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, it's really cute.
okay. So
Yeah.
what you're gonna get is the panel, right?
Yes.
They're gonna get 4 pieces, and we're gonna give you this. It's a stiffer felt.
Mhm. Yeah,
Like
you can
I
see.
wanted them to, lay really nice. Okay, and then you're also gonna get a roll of the
Thread.
thread. It's called pearl crown.
Pearl crown
no,
rayon.
no,
The pearl
not
crown
rayon.
cotton.
Pearl cotton. Yes,
cotton.
pearl cotton. Okay.
Okay.
And you're gonna need, and then you're gonna get 24 of the
Mhm.
wooden star buttons, which we think are absolutely perfect with it.
Yeah,
right?
it is. Yeah.
Okay. So then you are gonna need, like Joni said, you're gonna need the hole punch. Which
Mhm.
many of you have this.
Yeah, because
We use this all the time. We
I
used it on
I thought
Tommy's.
I thought it was amazing because
Mhm.
all I did was
Push on it. You think
push
you have to
on
push
it.
real
Yeah,
hard, and
no, you
have
don't.
to.
You just want a mat underneath you,
Mhm.
and then you just come down and there.
kind of
there.
spins as you're doing it.
Yeah, and look at the
Uh-huh.
perfect hole.
Oh, and then you will also get 3/4 yards of fabric.
And
too.
try the cording. I think you'll love it. It's something
Yeah.
we've done these for
the
42
single
years.
thickness isn't thick enough.
No.
No.
Uh-huh.
So you got to do this twisted. It really does look good. Look at that.
Mhm.
It's perfect. So anytime we have to do something like an ornament, this is what we make.
Yeah.
And Joni and I said we've been making this
For
for
42
years. And every time we show it, they're amazed.
Yes, they are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They think we're amazing, Joni, because
Mhm.
of this. So
Why not 25? I think it's 24. I just assumed it was 24. She
What's
said
that?
24. Why not 25?
I don't. Well,
Like, you know what? Maybe I should.
know.
No, I think they're 24.
Oh, so do you think it's like if we miscalculated,
You-
we'll count. We'll
yeah,
count. I
yeah,
told Joni, let's give them a couple extra because I would lose a
yeah.
couple.
I would
Yeah.
drop it on the floor or
Mhm.
something.
So we'll tell
yeah,
Claire to put in a couple extra.
yeah, like yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you saw how she did it, so your machine will automatically sew it.
Mhm.
So I think this is what we're getting reaction from tonight. This is the project of this Christmas, right?
Oh yeah,
It is
it's
so
really cute.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Here's Mary.
Marie.
And here's
Yes,
an angel.
and these were the town. I think that
Mhm.
goes across
and so
the
make
top.
sure you save that part. So I'm thinking,
Yeah.
you'll want to turn this under
Mhm.
and then attach it to your backing. So whoever you give it to can refer to this and know exactly where to hang all the different
yeah,
things.
that's
You
a
gotta
good
save
idea.
this
Yeah,
because you're
'cause I-
not going to know where they go.
Yeah, first I referred to it as to where to place the buttons.
Mhm.
And then I wanted, of course, to put Mary and Joseph in the right place and
Mhm.
and
Of
the and
course.
yeah and the
Yeah.
camels in the right place. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether it's an advent calendar or not. 24. Oh, it
We-
is advent quilt.
quilt.
So I
Mhm.
guess you're supposed to hang a different one every day.
Yeah.
And does she have them numbered? No.
No.
So we don't know
So
what
I
order.
guess you could.
You put the baby in at the very end. 24th day.
Yeah,
right?
you do that. Yeah.
Okay, Joni says.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
I was excited about that one.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
I'm going to fold this one
Put
up.
up and that.
Move
Yeah.
on. We
But
gotta
I
move
thought
on.
this
Oh,
was amazing.
oh, Joni, I lost some of your
ornaments here. We don't want to lose them because yeah. Okay.
We got Joseph. We got
yeah,
Wise
Mary
Men.
Stan, yeah, I'm going to put this back in here. This. I love this tool, and the hanger is nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here is Okay, so the next one is Welcome Friends. And these, I think we made kits for these, right? Okay. And so this is what this is, Janine Babish. And this is Welcome Friends. And this one is the pattern right here. And this is a sample, but we made a kit.
Now, what one's in the, okay, the design is in the bubble. This is the best design.
It is, because you get look how many you get, you know. Because,
4 of 'em.
and these are, you get 3D leaves or sunflowers, poinsettias, and flowers.
For spring,
So you've all your, yeah, and this,
these are the leaves
the
for fall,
Leo.
sunflowers for late summer,
Mhm.
and poinsettia.
Yeah, so
So-
all year
so-
round.
The one that you see right here, you will get, so you're going to get this leaf fabric, you're going to get the linen for the center, you'll get the shimmer, my favorite shimmer. And what's neat about this is if you're coming to our fall event, this, can't hear Gloria.
Okay, so this one,
Okay.
This-
Okay.
yeah, this is not this one.
Right. Slide
Yeah.
that one aside. So
Okay.
the first, so the first one is, so that's this one.
Mhm.
So if you're coming to our fall event or have been buying some of the items that we said
This
will
will go.
match, this
Mhm.
will go. This is going to match it. And, you know, we love a matching set.
Mhm.
You know, we love being put together. So, so that will be the kit. You'll get everything you need to make it this way. Okay.
All
And
right.
then
We
Deb
have the-
and Carol put together another kit.
And- okay,
and
so that
this
one
one-
is the cardinal, I think. I believe.
Yes.
Okay,
And
that
this is-
one. Oh,
That's
there it
right.
is. Okay, so this is the card. It is the cardinal with the poinsettia. I love that one. That's really pretty. And
Another
then
collection that
Mhm.
sold. It's already sold out. Oh, it's so pretty. So it's going to go up here and here.
yeah, and that will be
sparkly
there.
linen.
Okay, and then we have this must
So
be
the red for the flowers, for the
Okay.
poinsettias, and the green for
and
the,
the green.
poinsettias.
Okay, and then this must be the back, and this is
Backing.
like a little flange.
Mm-hmm. Or they said binding,
Oh,
but we still do the wraparound, but
Mhm.
we do give you the binding. So whatever Janine Babick says to use, that's what we give you. So
okay.
okay.
Mhm.
All right. I think she had my microphone turned off, but I think now it's on. It's on now.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Uh-oh. Kippy said her credit card just melted. We're glad to hear that, Kippy. Yeah. I did see Kippy, I did see your tote, your Bose bottom and whatever tote.
Oh, yeah.
It looked
Yeah, they're
great.
great,
So
yeah.
that's it. I love seeing success stories. So post them on
Mhm.
Facebook. But one thing, right? You make something that's good and it's like you can't wait to make your next thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
exactly.
you will have
Mhm.
success. We have made these year after year after year. Right?
Okay, so we'll
Okay,
take
I'll
that one. All right.
I'll just take it outside and you can just move on.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So the
Now, what
next
is
one
this
is
one?
That is a different
For
holiday.
Christmas.
okay, and this is the same. Welcome
check the
friend.
paper. It might
Okay,
be
so this one is Janine Babish, Welcome
yeah,
Friends.
same
So-
one. So
and
it's just a
it's-
different collection.
Yeah, so it is the poinsettia. So
So I'll
here
leave
is
the
that's a
design
pretty
here.
one. That's the poinsettia fabric. There we go. And so they'll be at the top and the
Very
bottom.
pretty.
And the linen
This is Benertex.
has the little silver sparkle to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we have the this
the
with
red
for the
and the
points
green
for
for
the
the
poinsettia
flowers.
and the back
Okay.
and the little flange or the
Okay.
binding. You said
Yeah.
okay
Mhm. So that goes with,
with
you
the
see
silver.
they pulled that
Mhm.
silver out. So that's beautiful. They did a great job picking the fabric. So you have 2 different colorways to make this gorgeous thing. Now, do we have that gold? Yes.
Yeah.
So this is so hard to get. So this gold, it's from clover. It is fusible. So you can see we used it on the fall.
Mhm.
Okay. We do have it in silver too. So I bet you could search for it. I think they call it quick bias. So I think the silver would look better on this one.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
on the fall ones, I think the gold looks better. So it's a 1/4 inch wide. It's fusible. You fuse it in place, but really it looks better if you sew it down
Yeah,
too.
with with a twin needle.
Yeah, we did do
Yeah,
that. We're
yeah,
going to
when
have to
it's
demo
with-
that, Joni.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. It is 11 yards, so this will last you for years, honestly.
Okay.
So that's another
That's
nice thing to have.
Okay, so
All right, and then what do we have next?
next we
Oh,
have
with a grateful heart.
Hearts.
Okay, I'll slide these aside. You pull these
Okay,
out.
this is Grateful Heart. This is Janine Babish and,
Yeah, Babbitt.
and the
Yeah.
Babick. And this is the pattern. So with Grateful Heart, we give thanks. So there is the pattern. Okay, and then we'll go over here, and this is what the fabrics that they chose. And this is the pumpkins. Okay, so that'll be at the top and the bottom. And then the little leaves will be orange and green.
Well, the
Well,
pumpkin.
Oh, yeah, the pumpkin. Okay, and the green leaves. All
Mhm.
right. And then this will be the linen
They gave you
underneath.
sparkly linen again. They like the sparkles.
Yeah, I love sparkles.
And then the
this-
binding,
yeah.
which we did it as wraparound, didn't we? Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's show them that. So you don't have to put binding on. Here we did it as wraparound again.
Mhm.
So using that same technique, but she called for binding, and so they pulled this color out of this, and they liked
Yeah.
that. So
Mm.
and this one is
It's
the backing,
backing.
and that's really cute. It's
Mhm.
called Glorious Fall. I always
Mhm.
think when my name is in it that they named it after me.
Yeah, I think
There's
so
been
too.
a lot of glorious things.
Yeah, a lot.
There
So
has.
that's yeah.
So,
She says that is the. Jeb says that is the insert, the light strip, the insert.
and
So that must be.
let's see. Let's check the pattern.
Mhm.
Insert light strip. I don't see an insert light strip. Let me see.
Maybe that was like you make a little.
Let me see. We'll have the bias. 6
Make a-
millimeter bias tape. Fold it. So that is this strip. That's
Mhm.
right. So they want you to take this and fold it, and then yeah. So where we have the gold and the silver, they want you to take this and fold it, so it ends up
It's a
narrow, and then you.
play. Oh,
Okay.
that looks
so-
nice with the.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, the blues are really pretty, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, we
Okay.
did. She said,
Now,
how
did we
I-
sell the design? Did we
Mhm.
put that in the bubble? Yeah, you have to have the
Yeah,
design.
here's the design.
Mhm.
They said, how did you wrap around with the point? And we did that.
Yeah,
And we
but
we
there
did.
is that dual
Mhm.
angle. There's another angle tool.
Yeah,
We'll
and
we'll
remember,
show you that.
We did it a couple of years ago, and
Mhm.
remember Janine Babick even commented that she liked the way we
We
did
did it. She
Yes.
did. We were very proud.
proud. Yeah.
Yeah, because we made it easier for everybody.
Right.
Because that binding is hard, especially at those angles.
Mhm. Yeah, there's so
Yes.
dual.
So she commented that she
Mhm.
liked how we did it. And she
Mhm.
told people to watch our video.
Oh,
she
yeah.
did. Yeah, Janine
Okay.
Babick herself.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
let's see. We'll do
Now,
that.
next thing we have
Okay.
is okay. So next one though, or do you want to do those next, or should we do our charms? We'll do the charms later. Okay.
Okay.
I saw. Many of you are following Carol on Facebook, and she just does wonderful projects. And this is like you're making a jelly roll
Yeah.
rug, okay? But what I love about how she does it, and she said she's seen other people do it this way, but everybody else, now she said, I think they're following Carol.
They use the
Everybody else is
serpentine.
using straight stitch, okay?
Mhm.
And look at here, she used this serpentine
Yeah,
stitch,
I
and
like
it
that.
looks so
Mhm,
much
much
better,
better.
doesn't it?
Mhm.
Okay, so everybody has to follow Carol. She comes up with the best things.
Mhm.
But she brought it in today, and we decided to offer it as a kit. So first thing you're going to need is a pattern for the pillow. And that tells you, like Carol said, that she jotted down some notes. We're going to get her to demo this.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then, so this is the pattern. So if you want, I like to follow a pattern. I like that somebody else has figured it out for me.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. And then in the kit, so you'll need the pattern separate. You will also need this tool for doing the jelly roll rugs. So it's called the fabric tube maker. and it's by Clover. And I asked Carol because I thought, you know, she's so good at sewing. I thought she just did it without anything. She said, oh no, she uses this. So she does use it, and you can see how great her results turn out. And then we have a kit for her exact pillow, okay? So first we have the yardage for the back, okay?
That's nice. Yeah, it had
And then she puts in a zipper.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I like the hidden
So
zipper.
the zipper comes with it. And then this is, I think it's 27 strips of fabric. So there are some repeats, like you'll see that some of them are repeated, but they did a really beautiful assortment of fabrics to do this exact pillow. So you'll see the light poinsettia, so the light ones, you're going to see the dark here. You're going to see the solid red plaid, the red with stars, the red with poinsettias. So a beautiful assortment. What do you say? I'm sure she's watching tonight. Who wants Carol to demonstrate this for us?
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
It is. It is, isn't it? So she's just amazing. Just, yeah. So, okay. So you will get enough strips. Now you will need, so another item that you're going to need. So this is just the fabric. You are going to need this batting on a roll. Okay. And this is the 2 1/4. You don't want to buy 2 1/2. So it's the 2 1/4 works. 2 1/2 came out first, and it was too hard to use. It was too hard to use. And so they came out with the 2 1/4, but it's still out there, you know. Make sure you buy from us, because then you will get the 2 1/4. This is plenty to do this. Like, I don't know, probably three pillows.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you guess? Okay, so you will need this. So you might want to do like a placemat and a pillow, or 2 pillows. So, okay, so this is what you need too. So you'll need this tool. And, you know, if you've done Jelly Roll rugs, you may not need a pattern, but I kind of like a pattern to follow along with. So that's why I said, let's show them a pattern that they can use. But, okay, so we are good there.
Okay.
And
Next up is John.
John.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful. Okay.
Gloria is going to talk a little bit about this kit first.
Okay.
And then I'm going to
Okay,
demo
yeah.
one of the blocks.
I love it.
Okay, good.
All right.
Yeah, I like this one
we
too.
just got this in, and I'm going to hand you the panel first. So the kit is everything you need, all right, to do this. And so let's see. So
Let's see.
this is the
Okay.
panel, I
Okay.
think. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah, this looks like a poinsettia
Okay, here
fabric.
is the panel.
Okay,
So it
let's
kind
see.
of looks like chalk on
Mhm.
a chalkboard drawing. So unfold
Oh,
that
wow,
one.
that is very
But
pretty.
it's beautiful. This fabric is beautiful, and it's not hard. Look, you're going to see these blocks from the panel are right here, and they're just trimmed with red. So easy first block to do right here.
Okay.
So easy first block, just the panel cut apart and red around it. Okay, then this star is another easy one.
Yeah.
I just love it. Though. Okay, so this looks like the
I always
border
like
fabric.
stars.
Yeah, and I know Ruth Ann does too. She said her favorite is the star in a star. So this whisper weave is the red that goes around. You've got the plaid. I think there's the plaid. So you'll see the plaid in the stars. Okay, so this is all, you know, color. It's all from the same collection. So. And then we've got, okay, a white background. So I must be wrong here with this. Oh, this is for the star centers. This is the star centers. This one is the border fabric.
Okay.
Okay. And then you've
You got that one for
white,
the
and that'll be the
background.
background for the stars. And then the black is this
This border.
border and the binding, right? So the backing is not included, but
But we do have it available separately.
okay, and okay, down there or which one? Or
I think
we
it wasn't it this one?
I thought so.
Yeah, I think it was this one, right?
okay, and let's see, does she have that one? Let's see what. So the quilt backing. Okay, so I guess she just brought us over a piece of this. So, and okay, let's tell them the size. So the pattern is included. You don't have to buy the pattern separate. It is 48 by 60. Okay. Now, the one that I loved with this, which we'll show them, but what I loved with this one, so they are, so I guess, but there's a red on red poinsettia that I loved.
Okay.
And I think that's what we were going to use, but we'll get that cleared up and we'll show you. Yeah, tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow at 3. I'm going to be working on our tote bag tomorrow, and we'll have more things to show you tomorrow. So okay, so this is it. But John is going to demonstrate a new way to use your serger. And you know, I said, John, show it. There's so many people that own sergers, and they love finding new ways to use them. Same thing on the sewing machine. They love finding new ways to use their sewing machine, but especially the serger. They love discovering new things that it can do. And John has something really good to show you too. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys. So Steve and I talked a little bit before about the machine with the endless bobbin. So I'm just going to hold a couple examples first real quick. What would you rather have in your bobbin, Kate? Would you rather have your regular class 15 bobbin? Or maybe you're burning a jumbo bobbin? But me, I think I want a whole cone of thread. So Bernina is calling this the machine with the endless bobbin, and I could tell you why. Because on their serger and the Baby Lock Triumph, you can use the serger straight stitch. So I'm going to show you guys how to piece on the serger and how you could do flying geese. Not a half square triangle like I did the other day and I accidentally called it flying geese. But I'm going to show you guys how you could do that with no rotary cutter at all. So I'm going to go over to the serger here. And this is the Bernina L890. And then also next to me, a little bit off camera, which maybe Kate will show in a second, is the Baby Lock Triumph. And so right now I have this set up on the 2-thread chain stitch. And what I really love about this serger is the touch screen with the guided function on how to change your stitch. So if I liked this stitch that I'm exiting off of, I could put it in my favorite pocket, but I'm just going to X out of it, and it shows all the different stitches for overlocks and cover stitch. So I'm going to go right back up to 16, and it walks me through everything I need to do, even from changing the presser foot, and look how detailed that video is. I know sometimes I lose that quick threading guide, and changing a serger or knowing what to do can be a little scary at times. So I really like that everything's built in here, even telling you what position to put your needle in, which is super helpful. And it even shows you the video of threading the machine as well, which this machine also does have the jet air threading, which is really nice. So that is a great feature to have on any serger with that jet air threading. And so right now, I have the cover stitch extension table on right now, and I have the blade up. And so to do flying geese, we are going to, with that quilt block, I believe it was 6.5 by 3.5 for the white piece here. And then we took our 3.5 by 3.5 square, and I drew a diagonal line with one of those handy friction pens, which I absolutely love. And so we're going to come to the serger here, and we are going to line up this line we drew here with the center position on our standard foot. So our needle in that right position lines up right there. And so rather than sewing this line and having to use a rotary cutter back at the table, we could just do this all in one step. So I am going to slowly just sew right down that line. And I'm going to remove my pin real quick too. And hopefully my head is not in the way. And when we sew right at that line, it's trimming it down to a perfect 1/4 inch for us too. And we could chain off on this as well, so that's super nice. And we'll just cut. And then we'll go to the iron and we will press this to this side. And I do like to use a little bit of best press too. It really comes in handy. And since I already did one, I'm going to do the other side of it now. And so we will just sew down on that line. And let me just remove that pin real quick. And so this is just such a fun way to use your serger. Who would have ever thought that you could quilt with your serger like this? So, and there we go. So I'll take this now and I'll press this. And I already did prepare a couple other of the pieces for the block. So in the background here, I am going to finish the block, but there is one more other thing I want to show real quick. So if you weren't able to tune in to Deb, Ruth Ann, and Joni with Crimson Christmas, I actually showed how to do 2 half square triangles right here on the serger. And so I use that friction pen, and this red line is going to be our cutting line, and the black lines are going to be our sewing lines. So I'm going to turn down the cutting blade real quick. And I'm going to sew right along that center line. And what's kind of cool too about this foot is the back end of it right here lining up kind of shows our 1/4 inch. And so we could just sew that line real quick. And then we'll go to the other side and turn that cutter back on. And we could easily, and I'll use that little thread tail as a guide, cut and do our half square triangles all in one go. And I'm so sorry, Kate, if my head is in the way. I'm on a little bit of an angle here, guys, so. But this is just such a fun, cool way of using a serger. So the Bernina L890 and the Baby Lock Triumph are both a 2-in-1 overlock and cover stitch machine. So you could do this on both of them. I was testing it on a Triumph a little earlier. And so Kate is going to go over to Steve, and he's going to show those beautiful new Laura Star irons that I'm so excited about. Gloria's excited about it. We're all excited about it. So while Steve's doing that, I'm going to finish this quilt block over here, and Kate's going to take you guys over to Steve. So.
You need a microphone.
Oh, here, you can take mine.
There we go. Hi, everyone. So these are the Laura Star irons. You guys have maybe seen these at quilt shows that you go to, or you might have one. But these are an ironing system that uses dry steam. It has a steamer on the bottom, and then this one is an active board that can suck the air through the board, or it can push air up through the board for different ways for ironing. But this is the whole system here with the ironing board. We just got these in, so we're learning about them. But one thing I saw that they were demoing, which I thought was pretty neat, is if you got a set of fat quarters here. So I got a set of fat quarters here, and they're all wrinkled, and you want to press them off. So you can open them up here, and you can take, I'm going to take 6 layers of fabric here, and you can press all 6 layers at once. So we'll lay them out here. And we...
Laura Star U.
This is the Laura Star U. Yes, this is the Laura Star U. So if you want to learn more about these or call and talk to us about them, you have questions, please do, because we'd love to talk to you about it and get the right iron for you. So there's 6 fat quarters here. And these are Bernina fat quarters from Benartex. John and Tommy brought these back. So we're going to see if we can get more of these fat quarter bundles for Bernina. These are pretty cute. So we have 6 layers of fabric here. And we're going to pick up our iron here, and it's going to blow, let's see, we want it to blow air through it because we're ironing through layers. So if you have something that's more than one layer, you want to iron through it, you want the air to blow through it so you don't get any creases underneath it. So we're just going to steam here. Okay. And let's take a look at these. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. And all the wrinkles are out of them. That demo did work. That's good. I didn't even test it beforehand. I knew it was going to work. So yeah, so that's 6 layers. You can iron right through it. And if you want to get a really perfect crease on something, if you're pressing your clothes and you want to get a crease on it, this ironing board is going to suck the air down through. So if we want a really nice crease on a piece of fabric, let's just fold that fabric there. We're going to lift this up. See how it's blowing up on us? If we hit the trigger button on our iron, it's going to suck the air down. Now when we steam this, you're going to get a really sharp crease in that fabric. So this is the full ironing system. We got this one as our floor model. This is the Smart U. We also have some standalone units back here. This is the Laura Star Extra. So this is very similar to the compact unit of this whole system. This just doesn't come with an ironing board, but it has that steam power built in. So this one has the V-shaped 3D U-shaped plate. So this is the advanced plate. This is the same plate that this one has. Should be the same. Yep, same plates on the bottom. They've told me this is their most popular unit because of the sole plate and that powerful steam. We had 3 irons plugged into one outlet and we blew a fuse here. So, so we can't show you the steam on this one right now because I got to run downstairs. So, but we have this one. Another one that they told us to offer is this red one here. So this one's a step down. This one has a different sole plate, but it still offers that dry steam. This one's just a flat sole plate here. It doesn't have that 3D sole plate. So if you are local, stop in and see us. We'd love to do a demonstration with you. If you aren't local, give us a call. We can talk about the perfect iron for you. But these are definitely an investment piece. And I was just pressing some stuff with them with these tea towels, and there's a big difference. You can tell a difference with that steam and when the iron's sucking the air down through the board to get those crisp lines in our pressing. So give us a call, 412-344-2330, option 2. It'll ring to us, and we can talk about these cool new irons. So did John show you his piecing, his bobbin, or endless bobbin? On the piecing on the Serger? Oh, good. It's good. He was excited to show you guys, so I'm glad he got a chance to show you guys. So very good. Sure.
Oh, there we go. All right. I'm so sorry, guys. There's one more thing I wanted to really show you guys with this serger. So when we switched from the cover stitch extension to the cutting extension, and one thing I really love about the L890 is it comes with this little clip-on seam allowance guide. And so it just clips right onto the cutting extension, and there's a little groove right there. And when we push it up against it, that's going to set it at a perfect 1/4 inch. And I can finish this block with you guys real quick. So I am going to pin this, make sure I'm doing this the right way. I nested my seams, so I pressed the allowances opposite ways. That is one thing Ruth Ann taught me yesterday. The other day. So I was really excited about that. And we can now very easily line this up with the cutter, and it's going to stitch it at a perfect 1/4 inch. So it's perfect when you're seaming these together. And there's also a cutting tray pin that I forgot to put on there. And so this is just such a cool way of doing quilting. So I've never thought that you could really sew as much like this with the serger, but it's just so cool that you could use your machine this way and not run out of that bobbin thread. And personally, I would rather just change the thread comb with the jet air threading than winding a bunch of bobbins. So just like that, we were able to make that quilt block. Look at that.
Looks so good. but you feel like this guide here.
That
really
guide
helps you.
really helps. It's perfect for that
Look at
quarter
that.
inch.
John, you got to complete the quilt.
All right,
Or you like maybe we all can do a little bit of it.
we'll
That's
do it
so
all on the
beautiful.
Serger. Look at this. Look how cold this
Yeah,
is. So.
and like Kate just said, I had a piece of this. That's the backing, and so we're going to give you enough of that for the backing and the wraparound binding. I did look it up, Kate. You were right. Yeah,
All right.
I love it. I love that plaid. We're gonna complete it. I said my dream is to have a bunch of quilts on display in the shop and a basket below them. And a basket below them with quilt kits in them. So when people come to visit, we have a lot for you to look at. And there already is a lot to look at in the store, but there'll be a lot to buy too. Yeah.
Yep. And once again, real quick, because I don't know if I mentioned it, if you guys are ever interested in a machine or one of these Sergers, or you want to come in, take a test drive on it, feel free to give Steve and I a call at 412-344-2330. This is so cool. I'll piece a quilt with you or a quilt block with you on the Serger if you want. So it's just a cool way of using it.
And we better tell them about our new employee, Betty Bobbins. Is that what her name is?
Bobbin, yes.
Yeah, okay. And it's just, the phone ties us up and we're on the phone and we can't go solve the problem that the person has, and the phone rings again and we're back on the phone and we never solve the problem. And so we have Betty Bobbin. She, I guess she's AI, but a lot of companies are using it, and we get whatever the customer says to Betty Bobbin, we get it's written, actually, we look on our phone or look on the iPad, everything the person said, their order number, everything, what they want, everything. We don't have to have an employee writing everything down. What happens to us is we write them on little pieces of paper. We go halfway out to go work on that, and another customer stops us, right? And then that little piece of paper gets left somewhere and we can't find it. So Betty Bobbin is going to keep us organized. I think you'll get a kick out of her. But she, it's how AI is really helping businesses. So also, if we don't solve a problem, she reminds us. So we feel like she's really going to help. So you will first you'll talk to her and tell her what you need. Like if there's a problem with a kit or problem with your order, or want to know about your order, or anything, want to know about a machine, that will get directed to the proper person, and then they will get back to you. So if it's a problem with an order, we're hoping we can solve that and just send you an email saying that we solved it. Because then we could go on to the next thing, or somebody will call and say, I bought the kit, I cut it wrong, I need more fabric, and so we could be on to the next thing, right? And we are hoping that Betty Bobbin, so Jenna, did you talk to Betty Bobbin?
She's so nice.
She is really nice. Yeah.
Sometimes when I can't sleep, I call her and I talk to her.
She'll talk back.
She does.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Yes. Try calling her in the middle of the night when you
Steve,
can.
you had a 45-minute conversation with Betty Bobbin last night. I said, I know. Yeah.
Yes, and Steve's on it. So Steve had to talk. So Betty Bobbin is supposed to be my voice. Tommy says it doesn't sound like me. I thought it did, but no.
Your voice is hard to replicate.
I guess so, but Steve sounds just like Steve.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's really neat. Yeah.
Mine doesn't have a name yet.
No, I guess So
he's just a sales associate that sounds like me.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't forget about our light back here.
Yeah.
Let's put that back in the bubble, because this is our hot ticket item. Remember when we sold kiwis?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kiwis were the storage cabinets.
Yeah.
This is my new kiwi.
Yes.
Yeah. So
everybody
if
needs
we could
that,
just turn the camera a little bit,
light.
let's show that light again.
I'll slide aside. So
These are normally $4.99. Right now, for $3.99.
Yes.
They earn that 10% credit back.
Yeah.
That Gloria box.
The Gloria box. We have to call it that from now
Double
on.
lights. They're 6 feet wide. They can go 40 inches low, up to 74 inches high. There's a little push button. You can raise and lower it. It just turns that like dark, shadowy work area that you have into a bright, illuminated space you can really see. People put them over their cutting tables. They put them over a sewing cabinet. So it's a really great way to add light. And let me tell you what, you always need more light. Always need more light. So, yeah.
Okay, what do you have next? I can't wait. We have some things tonight that are just so fantastic.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, can we show a piece on earth? I know we're jumping around. Does that get you all mixed up? But look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, I love
right
that.
here. Here, John, you got to save that. Your quilt block. This is the piece on earth tile scene, and it is just absolutely beautiful. So, and I think the packaging does not do it justice. I think when you see it in real life, like right here, it is, the shading is just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So the first item that we have up is the design set, and it's $34.99. I think Kathy gets us a special deal on these somehow, right, Kate? She gets us a special deal. So I think normally these are a lot more, but you can see. So here it is. And see, the picture on the package just does not do it at all.
No, this is
Look
beautiful.
at this. So it was Paula was sewing these out, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how beautiful it was. So you'll need the design set. Okay. Then it's really nice to have the thread.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's look at those colors. Yeah.
They're perfect for the shading. So this is the OESD thread set. It is isocord thread, which is very, very high quality thread in the perfect colors, right? Now you also need, I don't know whether we have this in the lineup, but you need the glitter fabric, right? That makes it. Did Kathy pick that, or was she told to use that?
I think she
Picked it. They're so good at picking it. But this is actually grunge glitter made by Moda. And so you it's hard to see the shading, but you can definitely see the glitter on it. It is perfect with it. So I think in the bubble right now is the fabric right now. Okay, so enough fabric to do this. It turns out so wonderful. So we are so excited. Now, is it just the grunge glitter that they get?
Yes.
Because Mary Lou backed it in this starlight fabric. We'll show that another time. So we'll be sure to do that. And Mary Lou did the wraparound binding.
Yeah, she did. She did a little
Beautiful.
narrower.
Right,
Yeah.
see, it's narrower.
So she cut hers to an inch.
Yeah, it looks perfect. Absolutely
does.
perfect. So, yes, grunge glitter. So, you know grunge fabric from Moda, right? And you may not have known that they have a glitter fabric. We're all about glitter and
we love
gold
glitter.
and everything. So, we've been using it. I think it's been out for maybe about 5 years, but it's really, really pretty, the grunge glitter.
Yeah, it is really pretty.
Yes, it's perfect for it. So this is a great project. It was very easy to make too. Very easy. So, okay.
And
So
then our last few products.
Okay.
We
yeah.
have
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
So, yeah.
maybe I'll just
So-
do that. So these are these new trays by Kimberbell. They are awesome. So you unsnap it, and Kathy uses, I think, the sticky stabilizer. It doesn't even look like they're stabilizer.
No, there doesn't. But
Oh, wash away. That's
yeah,
right.
okay.
Sticky wash away. And then sticks it to the hoop. And this is built in, I think
Yes,
she
she
said,
said
on
on
the
this-
radiance,
yeah,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
And then that's the Kimberbell Day design.
Okay, we don't know what Kimberbell is
yeah.
going to surprise us with. We just know it's going to be something to do with this. But so
I guess
this
he's
one-
coming a 2-pack.
Yeah, it's
Wash away
So
stabilizer.
do you get a mint and a navy in one pack? Oh,
Okay.
good. So these are just quick and easy to make. They store flat, and you snap
here
them
they are.
together.
Right here. There you go. 2 in a package, and there's the aqua and the navy.
Yeah,
these designs will be released on Kimberbell Day.
they're
so
going to
if
be
you
released on
participate-
Kimberbell
Yeah,
Day.
You have to sign up. and then we'll get the
Okay.
designs for
All right. So do they have a place to sign up? Do they have to sign up with Kimberbell?
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we'll go through it. Mary Lou will be here with us all week, so she'll help us know where to go to sign up and everything. We'll get her to do that. She's going to be here on Monday, so maybe we can have her step into the fabric show and tell people about how to sign up, so they're sure to get this one. Now the next item, this has been unbelievably popular. Now I know Kathy was working on one. Does she have a sew out of one over there? But this is their blank tote bag, and she was working on it, but it ends up, it is 12-inch wide by 14 3/4. It's it's all apart, and so it's really easy to embroider. And then, oh, there we go.
Okay, so this one, Creativity Blooms. That's nice. It's got the handle. This like
So
a.
this is something to do with Kimberbell Day too, right? Isn't it? Yeah, it's something to do with Kimberbell Day. So Kimberbell Day is not tomorrow, but next Saturday. If you're local, you're going to want to come because Keith will be there making hot dogs for everybody. Yes, and then we'll find out more about what they get on Kimberbell Day. But Kathy has been stashing things for a year now, right?
Yes, a year.
She has been stashing things for a year for Kimberbell Day, and I think she's planning on doing something online. I don't know whether it's that day or not. So, okay. And okay.
I think that's everything.
That's everything?
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right, everyone. Okay, so our end of the night prize goes to Debbie Gallmeister, Gallmeister, and then Lisa Varberg, Varberg. Congratulations. They're just going to mail it to you. Some people tune out before we announce it, and then they get a present from us in the mail. Oh, you know what we forgot? Is our little sewing machine charms.
Oh, yeah,
Can we show those charms?
Okay.
Because I'm like so excited. Okay, my sewing machine charms. I have to show you these before we go. Okay, and okay. I was on Facebook. Okay, and this, an ad came by. All right, and I'll lay it flat. It seems like it's glaring, isn't it? There we go. Okay, 4 of these charms. Take a look at the price. $19.99. They say it is $39.15. Here we are, Gloria Horn Sewing Studio.
Yes.
You get the 4 charms. So you will get the same 4 charms for what? $9.95. And they are so cute. They have little crystals.
I'm going to buy them here.
Yes. And they're just
really cute.
They are really cute.
Really nice
so this
quality.
is what we put. If you're going to make a pouch, anything with a zipper, you got to put a charm on it. It just makes it look so nice, And then I think we had the kitten charms, didn't we? Kitten in a teacup. Okay, so you got these are really nice.
They are. I love these.
I mean, they're like neutral. You can put them on anything, but same thing. These kitten charms are so cute. And we just got in another batch of those. It just makes your project turn out better. And it will be an assortment of little kittens inside a teacup. So here, tonight, the theme was kittens, cats, right? So I think it's 5. Yeah, definitely 5 in the package, because I remember Ryan talking to me about it. But 5 little kittens in the teacup, all with that, the lobster claw, so you can easily put it on your zipper. So it's a zipper pull, and you can use them on purses, pouches, jackets, whatever you want to use it for. So, okay. And then did we have anything else that we didn't
We're
show?
no longer live on the app. I don't know what happened.
Oh, really?
Okay. Well, it'll still be in the lineup for them to look at later.
Yeah,
okay, so
absolutely.
we're good. Okay, yes, something happened.
Yeah,
We're still live on YouTube.
We're still live on YouTube.
Okay.
All right, YouTubers. Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.
And I will see you tomorrow at 3. We're going to be working on the tote bag tomorrow. It is turning out beautiful. So see you tomorrow.
Okay.